TikTok creators and users across the nation are understandably alarmed. They are uncertain about the future of the platform, their accounts, and the vibrant online communities they have cultivated. Make no mistake, these communities cannot be replicated on another app. Creators and small businesses cannot rebuild their audiences overnight. And many have stated that thanks to TikTok's unique culture, it is impossible to develop a similar following on another platform. I will soon introduce the Extend the TikTok Deadline Act to extend the deadline by which ByteDance must sell TikTok or face a ban, and it should be extended by an additional 270 days.
That was Senator Edward Markey of Massachusetts. And what he was trying to do was he was just trying to delay the ban. But I wanted to let you guys on something. They're all doing it at the last minute, going around the Chamber of Congress. All of these surprise petitions getting signed. They don't give a shit about you. What's going on, everybody? I am Vinny Sosa. I am with the People's Interest Podcast, or The Interest on YouTube, and I believe it's at the _people's _interest on YouTube. That is our handle. There is a good amount of us to help us get started, and I'm going to be the first to make the video. Bear with me. I was sick about a week and a half ago with the dry air all over the place. I was never really able to recover my voice, and I'm coughing a lot because of the dry air. So you already know I'm going to go to bed, turn on my humidifier, and pray that I have energy to clean the rest of my house today, because it's a fucking mess. Anyway, hey, there goes the cough. So I'm not going to play the rest of that clip, but I am going to tell you what happened. Republican Senator of Arkansas, Tom Cotton, was the one that shut that down. So 2 members of Senate, which is the upper house, shut that down. Not 2 members, 2 members of the upper house, one for TikTok and one against TikTok, shut it down. Then there was a guy by the name of, his name is Ro Khanna, R-O, that's his first name, Ro, second name, Khanna. He's in the U.S. House, California, District 17. He doesn't give a shit about you either. That is the guy that went on TikTok to get 500 names signed on his online petition. And no, he does not give a fuck about you. Keep in mind, the House and Senate come together to make the Chamber of Congress. Anytime a bill, legislation, a bill needs to be passed, lawmakers, finance committee, impeachment, congressional hearings for anybody that could pose an internal threat or external threat or whatever they see fit as a threat in the House chamber of Congress. They come together. There are 100 members of the upper house, which is the Senate. They have a 6-year term, and there is 435 members in the lower house, which is the House of Representatives. they get a 2-year term. That explains why the House representatives of the lower house are shady as shit. They're trying to pick a side. So when Trump got elected, the lower house picked the side of the radical, violent, racist left. The liberals, the libtards. So right now, this is an opportunity for a Democratic senator to gain the trust of both liberals and conservatives. Same thing for this House representative, Ro Khanna. Let me explain. They're not on your side. If they were on your side, they would have started on this shit a year ago, but they didn't. And if they did try to do it a year ago, that means they tried to do the same thing that they just did now, go around the Chamber of Congress instead of going through the proper channels, making a proposal, and voting on it. Ro Khanna also said, because right now it is early Saturday morning, and he said that he was going to turn his petition of over 700,000 signatures into Biden at 9 p.m. He is now saying that if it gets to over 1 million, he'll be able to return it in at midnight. That motherfucker ain't done shit yet. So, if you want to believe him, go ahead. He's got a 2-year term. He's trying to pick the side, and that side is us, to keep himself in the position of power that he is in. They get reelected every 2 years, and it's a headache. It costs them a shit ton of money, and they have to accept kickbacks so they can pay for their campaign trail. It's nonstop for these guys. They're constantly running into their elections. So he's just trying to make himself look good so he can say, hey, I got an idea. At the last minute, I'm going to come up with a petition and give it 3 days. It'll probably reach over 1 million in those 3 days. Then on top of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the people that the government is wrong for doing this and that there is no valuable evidence. There's no valuable evidence that is sufficient enough for us to say, hey, this is a spy app. The CCP is coming for us, guys. Well, they already are coming for us, but not through TikTok. Let's get it straight. Now, let's look at the plus side to this. I live in the state of Pennsylvania. In the state of Pennsylvania, Southwestern stores were open 24 hours before the pandemic. Wegmans grocery store, which was godsend. It was an amazing place. Walmart was 24 hours. Giant was 24 hours. Redner's was 24 hours. All those little grocery stores were 24 hours. And there was a 24-hour diners. Now everybody is short-staffed. Let me tell you why everybody is short-staffed. Check this out. TikTok shop. They don't want to work no more. They don't want to work in that diner and get paid nothing. So what they're doing is they're on TikTok shop selling their business. It's well over 200,000 people, 200,000 small TikTok shops. I've ordered from them before. So believe me when I say that's what's going on. And then all these help wanted signs came up right around the time the TikTok shop came up. So now these people are going to be forced to work. And now these stores are going to say, wait a minute, TikTok shop closed. You know what? I think I'm going to open up 24 hours. And this is an opportunity to bring people back to. We were the land, thanks to TikTok, we were the land of business owners. Now everybody's going to go back to the bullshit that they were doing, making no money, just to get disrespected by some asshole that just came from a bar. I want to hear your stories of some of you that worked at a 24-hour grocery store, 24-hour diner, and you decided to start your TikTok shop and quit. You're a business individual. You own your business. You're a small business. You're a true entrepreneur. I'll let you have that. But what this is really going to do is it's going to bring America back. But I like the way it was when there was over 200,000 extra businesses, small businesses. I mean, going into Wegmans 3 o'clock in the morning is all cool and shit, but there were so many business owners, and I believed in you guys. Trust me. It sucks. I feel bad for you guys. The heck is that light? All right. I had to make sure my light was facing me, and it still isn't. Hey, light. F you. All right, let's get back to it. I got 3 minutes left. So, honestly, this is a country of business thanks to TikTok, but TikTok doesn't run everything, and nobody liked it. Half of the people weren't claiming anything or reporting anything on their taxes, so now they want more people to work, so the tax is automatically coming out every week or every 2 weeks. Majority of people get that bi-weekly pay. If you are going to end up going back to this, I know you had a good run. Congratulations on starting your business, and I'm truly sorry that it's come to this. God bless you. God bless America. Vinny Sosa, People's Interest Podcast, signing off. All right, guys.